Welcome back, people, and I just want to start off by saying I don't think I followed the story correctly when I was in the hold. I think I was supposed to do something in there or go out a special way, or perhaps talk to someone, perhaps talk to her. I'm not really sure. I sort of, because I'm focusing on doing the voices, the actual dialogue is sort of going over my head. Although I will have to fly around and explore, perhaps off camera or something, but other than that I think we're just going to carry on with talking to everyone here and then move forward from there. And if I have to go and explore because I can't progress the story, then I will do that and put whatever bits in that are important and mention anything that was important. Right, so let's carry on by going ahead and talking to Mr. Top Hat, or should I say Clam.
Greetings to you, flying soup.
Why soup?
It's how our people greet admirable ladies of refinement. It's short for superior.
I thank you for this courtesy.
The pleasure is all mine, although in the case of your beauty, ma'am, soup might refer to superb, superlative, or supernatural.
I have some questions I wish to ask you, if you don't mind.
Au contraire, any pretext to parley with one as sweet as yourself is only too welcome, O radiant one.
I have heard tell of a distillery in the area. Does it ring any bells?
But of course, it is here, and it would be the greatest of pleasures to distill for you the purest of perfumes and finest of spirits.
Can you distill alcohol?
Oh, delectable one, your wish is my command. Let my stills satisfy you.
Whiskey, sherry, martini, vodka, manzana, masala, but cognac, armagnac, crackle,
brandy, eau de vie. I see mademoiselle has a refined palate. I shall distill for you the finest rum ever tasted in goblin memory.
I was only asking, no need to get excited.
I am at your command, sweet damsel. Ask me later if perchance the flavour intrigues you. I hope it brings as much pleasure to your palate as it shall mine. Alone, I was until you came into my life, magnificent creature. I distilled alone in my quest for the perfect liqueur. But today, all that has changed, for you are here. Now I perform my distillations with a light heart and a song in my soul.
Thank you kindly, O noble gnome. There's probably something more I could have asked this guy, but that's kind of really creepy. I'm just gonna sort of get away from him now because he's kind of weird. Let's see if any of these have anything to say. There's actually 4, I didn't realise. If any of them, I think she was going to be the one that got something most likely to say, so let's start with Melisween.
Greetings, sky creature. 'Tis a pleasure indeed to encounter you in these waters. What sweet chance brings you here?
I have several questions for you, if you don't mind.
I'm all ears.
What is this strange ship?
It is the Flying Dutchman, the ship of the dead, crewed by the souls of the deceased. It sails the 7 seas, escorting ghosts to the netherworld.
Can I ask you another question?
I'm all ears.
You are indeed mermaids, aren't you?
That is right. We are half human, half fish. You see, my sisters, they are mermaids. They are mermaids like myself. Are we so unusual?
I have only ever seen one mermaid before near Avalon. I have spent long in stasis and have not been awake long.
As you slept, the mermaid clan dwindled. We are such magical beings, but now we are so few.
Can I ask you another question?
I'm all ears.
I must be off. Take care of yourself. I like the difference between, you can say thank you at the end of the conversation, or you can just go, I'll ask you another question, and then say goodbye. I don't think they're going to say anything different, so... But let's try it.
Please take your leave. I have nothing to say to you.
I shall go visit your sisters. I think they're all going to be the same. Let's see, quickly. Yep. Go away. And the last one is going to be nothing to say to you. Okay, that's good enough for me. Oh, there's someone down here as well. Greetings, honourable flock of winged travellers. I bid you fair welcome to my piece of rock. I have some questions for you, my friend. I'm all ears, my airborne acquaintances. What are you doing here on your own? I have withdrawn from the world to devote myself to my two great passions, thinking of riddles and contemplating exquisite landscapes. I like riddles. You spoke of riddles. Yes, riddles. Oh yes, my passion. Plus, I am quite proud of my latest effort. Pray do tell me what you think.
With pleasure, go ahead.
Ah, perfect, perfect. I have hidden the first clue to the riddle on the highest point of the island. The climb will do you a world of good. Yes, but I see you have wings. Anyway, however, you may travel. Go seek out the clue. I have some more questions for you. I'm all ears, my airborne acquaintance.
What do you know about the ship?
The Flying Dutchman? I have seen it pass by my island before, but never has it stayed this long. The captain and his crew must have been so bowed over by the beautiful landscape that they cannot bring themselves to leave.
I thank you for your assistance.
So it's not just a case of you're going to give us the riddle, you're going to hide the riddle at the top of the mountain. Okay, so... whereabouts? No, here. There we go. Let's see what it says. It's just bracelets of enhanced fire. That's not a riddle. That was just a treasure. Let's see what he has to say about that. Greetings, flying friends. What news from the sky? I found your first clue without any trouble. Ah, the next will prove more difficult. It is located at the highest point in the world, and believe you me, it was no easy feat to place it that high. I shall leave you to your riddles, or your landscapes, whichever you prefer. Well, the highest point is probably the top of the ship. Yes, it is. It's not really a riddle, it's just more of here's a reward for finding what he asked to find. Ow. It's pretty cool up here. Back down over here to the other guy and see what he has to say. Good old limpet. Greetings, flying friends. What news from the ship? I do declare your riddles are far too easy. Here is the second clue. You don't have to climb for the third clue. Instead, you must decipher a simple instruction which should set your mind a tangle. See if you can find the glint in the dead man's eye. I shall leave you to your riddles or landscapes, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna guess something to do with the helm of the ship. You know, dead man's eye, Flying Dutchman. Oh, it was worth a shot maybe, but doesn't seem like it's anything to do with that. Okay. There is a treasure here. The only other thing I can think that would be Deadman's Eye is the actual wheel itself. No, that's nothing either to do with it. He didn't say, he says you didn't have to climb, so I was going to say crow's nest, but it can't be the crow's nest because he said you don't have to climb. So the only thing I can think is being inside one of these areas. Oh, let's try and see. More treasure. And oh, so much like hidden stuff in here that you could find. That's an interesting one, that is. It's not the helm of the ship. What about a cannon? Eye of the cannon? No, I think that's a bit of a long shot. Well, I'll have a look for that in a bit. I suppose there's one more place I'm supposed to look, and that's the back of the ship. I don't think that's anything to do with what he's asking now. I think we were supposed to come out one of these windows or something like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to the ghost pirate. Ahoy da, me flippy flappy hearty. Deckmaster, you seem troubled. You be right, matey. Apparently there be the 3 trolls stowed away on board. They must have slipped through the portal. What about these trolls? Them trolls be landlubbers and scurvy dogs. The ocean waves made 'em mean and feisty. Can you bring 'em to their senses and send 'em packing back to Troll Town? I'll take care of it. Back to the holds? I mean, okay, I'm not particularly bothered about that. Now, the only way I can think to be able to speak to, I don't even know her name, so the only way I can think to speak to her is to actually get Amaretta, right, replace her. Now we've got him again, so let's speak to her. What do you want? Ain't you got nothing better to do than buzz around me? I have something to ask you. I am all ears. Can you tell me more about the Corrigans? Once upon a time, most of us lived along the coast. We weren't seafarers at all. Sometimes we'd go shipwrecking or dancing on the moors.
but as Fairy shrank like a burst balloon, we boarded the Flying Dutchman and set up shop as smugglers and sightseers. Thank you for giving me your time. See you soon. Well, she's not really being too helpful. I'm going to do a little bit of exploring around all of here, so some of this might get cut now. So I'm going to just go ahead and explore all of this intricate parts of the ship and hopefully see you when I have found something interesting. Pretty quickly found this troll, so I'm leaving that bit in. When it's 1 versus 3, it kind of always seems like a really easy battle, so yeah, I don't even really think I mean, it could have been a struggle because he had a lot of health and he could have done a lot of damage, but I mean, we have 2 people with heal spells and we can do a lot of damage, so just really I don't know, they could have made it more challenging, I suppose. Oh, and here's the other troll, so nice and easy, nice and quick. There was a moment where that was challenging for a short while, but again, just goes to show that persistence kind of made it pretty easy, so yeah. Gonna level up ice projectile, even though I don't really use it. And carry on exploring this now.
Ah, another troll here. Don't hit my dragon again. Should have paid more attention. Ooh, that was close. That was so close. I wasn't paying full attention and I let the dragon kind of get hit a few too many times there. That was kind of bad. So yeah. Oops. Right, let's talk to the deck master again. Ahoy there, me flippy flappy hearty! The trolls have left the ship, deck master, and gone back to Troll Town via the portal. Har! I thank ye truly, matey. Ye be a fine hearty air lubber. It was my pleasure, deck master. Before ye set sail, me hearty, I be recalling I did steal away some fine and dandy booty from ye corrigans. Equipment, don't you know, must be still in its containers. Pray help yourself to your heart's desire. See you soon, deck master. Search at the front of the ship. Have we not already done this? I mean, I'd say that's the front of the ship. Unless they're talking about in here, but again, I searched. Oh. just right there. Apparently. Yes. Great. That's achieved. Now, it's just a case of knowing what was left to do. I just had a really crazy thought about the riddle the guy gave me. And there was some sort of painting over here. Well, not painting, it's canvas. No, there's nothing here. He said you won't need to climb, but the eye of something, I can't remember what he said exactly now. Oh, treasure there. That's interesting. Not have to climb. Maybe it's something to do with this rock. Aha! Yes, that was it. The rock was the hidden key to finding your little riddle. Ah, the agile mind of our riddle-solving hero has returned. I congratulate you, oh conundrum queen. I would reward you, but I fear I've used all my rewards as trophies for my conundrums. Leave me be a while. When I am through contemplating this enchanting landscape, I shall prepare fresh and exciting puzzles for you to solve. I shall leave you to your riddles or landscapes, whichever you prefer. Yeah. So, don't think I've actually solved the quest, which is, you know, to do with the Corrigans. Anything like that. I've solved a few extra bonus quests, but I still feel like there's something inside there I'm going to check beforehand, and then I'll return, and if there is something in there, then we'll go from there. And yeah, that will be pretty much how this will go, and then hopefully it will progress the story. So see you when we go through the door again.